Did you guys miss me?
Oh my god, yes!
Yeah, like the fucking flag.
This is Everyday Nerds, guys. I am Globaloutcast, and this is.
The anime Shogun.
And that is.
Unholy Lycan?
And we're just three jackasses who like nerd stuff. Today's.
Fuck you. I'm an asshole. That's about as far as we're gonna go with that.
We are jackasses, and you will like it.
You go
No.
like this. Never mind.
That's right.
Don't want to be demonetized.
We can't be demonetized. We're not even monetized.
I know.
Yet. We are not monetized yet.
Shut up. All right, well. Shut up.
Then we'll get to the episode.
We are talking
right.
about Mobile Suit Gundam today. So, TheAnimeShogun, take it away.
So, first thing I actually want to bring up, and I think this is probably going to be like the number one thing, is let's all just stop for a moment of silence. No, I'm just kidding. But let's all stop and appreciate that Japan actually fucking built an actual Mobile Suit Gundam.
I think my favorite part of that, and you know I was going to bring this up, is when the first things they did is flip it off, is have it flip something off.
Yeah, have them. They made it give the finger. That was awesome.
Yeah.
That was.
You can almost guarantee every single one of those men just be all like, we have to do it. We have to do it.
Just imagine if they. Sorry.
Oh,
Where's someone go?
you go.
Goddamn.
You go.
Just imagine if they got it to fully functional to the point where they could fly it across the earth.
Don't know about flight yet, but I think I did see a video of them being able to actually like move the arm, like the arms, like joints and everything moves.
They were able to move it like I think they said like a couple feet before they had to bring it back to work on it.
Right. But let's just stop and appreciate that we are now. This is proof that we are now advanced to actually have mobile suits.
Yeah. Now, is someone inside it controlling, or are they controlling it with like a controller?
I don't know. I don't think I heard anything about that.
Because, well, first off, if they're all, because you can almost guarantee they're all men, because only men would do something that fucking stupid in order to flip someone
You
off.
sexist pig!
Yeah.
How dare you?
Tell me I'm wrong. The women would most likely be, all right, let's do this, and this. Men, I want to see what I can do with it. Flip something off, and if there's someone inside it, they're gonna go fight a model Godzilla.
Okay, but you do realize that there is a lot of anime out there too that is created by women, right? You can't throw hate on women, dude.
I'm not throwing hate on women. Two of my favorite animes are actually created by women.
Considering the fact that a lot of the Shonen Jump main actor or main characters are voiced by a woman.
Oh yeah, kind of blew my mind when I found out Goku was Japanese. The Japanese voice actor for Goku was a woman, 80 years old too. Yeah. Still going strong.
She was Goku in Dragon Ball, Goku in Dragon Ball Z. I think she even came back for Dragon Ball Super, and I believe she's the same voice for Luffy and Naruto.
Oh no, different voice actors for Naruto.
Yep.
Oh, right, but Luffy, yes.
Yeah, back to Mobile Suit.
I do want to say one thing about like the female voice actors. That the fact that they can get a male voice kind of scares me, because imagine getting a call and it's a woman pretending to be a man.
Well, you got to understand though that it's not. I don't even know if I would classify it as a male voice because it's just a high pitched voice.
They do.
They mostly look at like
young
Dragon
boys.
Ball Z. It's a high pitched voice.
Yeah, a lot of them mostly do young boys because it's just a lot easier.
But my point is, some of those female, like, those women voice actors pretty much can just imitate a male voice, and it just blows my mind.
Yeah.
That's my point. It's just, it blows my mind to the point, like, you find out that your favorite character is voiced by a woman, and the character's a male.
Yeah. What we're saying is women are more responsible than men.
Yes.
Hands down. That's why women live longer than men.
We're gonna get into that at a different time.
Yes. All right, let's get
Men
on
do
to the
stupid shit.
topic.
But yeah, just the fact that Japan built one. Not only does that tell me that Japan is way more advanced than our dumbasses. Yeah, that's right. I'm talking shit about America. Come at me. But the
Okay.
fact that they built not just a robot to better humankind, not something that could better humankind, not something that could cure cancer. No, they built a freaking robot from an anime.
I mean, what else were they gonna build?
Like, if there's an anime Jesus, praise be him.
I'm
I
honestly
will follow that,
surprised.
and I will 100% do that.
I am honestly surprised no one tried to create. No one tried to recreate the one robot dude from Luffy's pirate group. I forget his name all the time.
Frankie.
Frankie. Thank you. I always forget his name. Surprised no one's
That's like
tried to
such an
recreate
American
him.
name, and you forgot that.
I always
Yes.
forget his name. Always.
Yeah, it's Frankie because his when he goes into like his as he keeps evolving, he calls himself Super Frankie.
I think my favorite
His
is.
catchphrase literally is super.
I think one of my favorite moments in like any kind of anime history is when you see national pro athletes mimic anime moves. Like I saw one dude do like Luffy stance, Gundam stances,
Yeah,
freaking.
we'll save that for another anime episode because I'm gonna talk about that.
We're getting way off track here. Come
Yeah,
on.
we kind of are.
It's a common occurrence here.
Yeah.
Shut your dirty mouth.
No.
Hey, I say it with pride, damn it.
But okay, so here's one that's probably going to be lengthy for a topic, but let's talk about like the animation style for that anime. Be it like so whatever Global watched, whatever Lycan watch. I know for like me, I watched the original. Like I wasn't born then, but the original like 70s, 80s Gundam, and just the animation to me that's like top tier.
Yeah.
That was like in its prime for
Yeah.
me because that was back like Dragon Ball, Dragon Ball Z, where it wasn't so much like 3D almost.
Yeah. Well, you can actually tell that they took care of the animation. Yeah, take care. Words is hard.
Yes.
I want to get that on. I want to get that on. I want that on a T-shirt.
I want that as your Discord status. Words are hard.
But you can tell they took care of the animation, and you can tell an anime goes far when they take care of the animation.
Well, yeah. Look at. I don't know if it's all tied in, but just look at how many actual shows that are stemmed off of Gundam alone.
Yeah.
Like Mobile Gundam Seed, Double Zero, whatever.
Yeah.
The fact that there's so many shows out there that are literally a continuation from the very first one.
Yeah.
I think Gundam might be even more not popular, but even longer than if you combine all of the series, like all the shows as one franchise. I feel like that show, hands down, could probably top One Piece.
Someone who knows more about Gundam than us, count the episodes and let us know.
I do want to say one thing. I did learn that none of them are like basically in the same universe. They're all a different timeline.
Yes, I
Right.
learned that too from someone I work with. I was asking him questions about Gundam, and the one I watched is like a different universe than the main one. Some of them take place like prequels to the main one. Others are different universes, and shit like that.
Yeah. All right. So who's gonna go first?
Doesn't matter. I mean, I already said my piece on the whole thing of like, for me, I started with the 70s. And for me, like, I haven't watched much of the show now. I should, but I haven't just because for me, it's almost like reliving my past. I've already seen it.
Yeah.
I love them, but I'm going to let either one of you two kind of
I'll
take
go.
the reins for whichever show you watched. I mean, don't go too long,
Yeah.
but I do want to hear give me like the animation style difference between your show Global to Lycan show. Then I want to hear at least 2 or 3 key points that you guys really liked, like your favorite points or whatever.
Okay, I'll go first. I watched Mobile
Like, are you
Suit.
just nominated yourself to go first?
Yep.
Like, nope, fuck Lycan, I'm going first.
Yeah.
Yep.
Fuck you. Um.
No, fuck you.
Hey,
Um.
we don't need to get demonetized, damn it.
We can't do that since we're family. Only in Alabama.
What?
Actually, I heard.
You're not-
From what I've heard, figured that's more of a stereotype than anything. It's more common in like Ohio and shit like that. Possibly Florida. I don't know.
Anyway, let's get back on topic and not talk about incest, you weirdos.
But I watched Mobile Suit Gundam Seed, and the main concept of it is pretty much around hatred. I don't know about that one, but this one was created in like 2003, 2005, somewhere around that general area. So the art style is still more hand drawn, less digital.
Right.
But still really good. It was a bit slow in the start for me. I thought I was gonna have to force my way through it, but no, it's really good. Some of my tears was my top things I liked about it is there was no overly dramatic styles of reacting in some of them, in some like you see in most animes.
What do you mean?
Like when you know how some romance animes, the two characters like each other. Everyone else in this, everyone else and their son understands that they like each other, but they're like so oblivious that
Oh, yeah.
yeah, there's like none of that. There's like, I thought one girl was gonna be a ditzy girl. Turns out she's just acting to let people have their guard down around her, which I thought was really cool. And it's just how they did it, with coordinators who are genetically altered people from birth, that were genetically altered in the womb versus people who are not, like you, me, and Lycan. And it was just really amazing. And it just was based mostly around hatred, and I thought that was really cool. And I wanted
Yeah,
to
I think I
slap the hell
remember
out
you
of more.
telling me it was hatred and revenge, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was a lot of hate. It was based on a lot of hatred, and the main villain of the story, he wanted the naturals to die, like all of them to die, because his wife died due to an attack called the Valentine's Day disaster, I believe it's called. I may be wrong. I could be wrong. Most likely, I am. But it's the Valentine's Day like disaster, something like that. And he hates.
Oh yeah, I think I remember hearing about that.
Yeah, he blames the naturals. The naturals blame the coordinators for a blue and pure world. That's what they scream before they kill him, or as like a thing. And I'm saying like these idiots are reminding me of a certain people from the 1940s. Like, do they not understand? Like, I'm screaming at both parties, like, oh, both of you idiots are stupid. I'm sitting here.
Yeah, I remember we were in party just earlier today. You were sitting here like getting almost triggered about from trying to finish the anime right now.
Well, because they're both stupid. I hate you. You hate me. You killed my brother. You killed my. It's like it's never-ending circle of
You
hatred.
fucked my sister.
Oh my god.
And I was siding myself with the third party, which was which was a neutral state. And I'm sitting there like, mother, they want peace, but they're not afraid to whoop some ass if necessary.
Right.
Yeah.
And it was just really cool. The animation peak was, I liked all that. The fight scenes were amazing.
I think that's what sells it for me for Gundam is just the fact of the fighting alone. But let's take a pause and let's let Lycan get in here. That guy's too quiet. He's up to some shit. I don't trust him.
I'm just
don't trust
letting you
him 'cause
guys
he's white.
talk it out right now. Shut the hell up.
Hey, your turn. Speak.
Speak, boy, speak.
Hi. I spoke. I watched Mobile Suit Gundam 00. The animation style, it was mixed with a little bit of hand drawn with animation, like computer animation, and I actually really enjoyed that
I got you
because
now.
like the fight scenes weren't like too like over dramatic and
You
everything like
killed my father. No, I hear you.
but like it's they don't, how can I say it? It's like there's not too many explosions, there's not too many
It's not
like
like it was directed by Michael Bay. We'll just leave
yes.
it at that.
Thank you. Thank you. Um
So Michael Bay
and
directing a Mobile Suit Gundam movie would be interesting.
no.
No, no, hold on, Lycan. He might be onto something here. Think about the explosions and the Gundam fighting. He might be onto
No.
something here.
Just no. Anyways, to be honest, it's the 2007 to 2009 Mobile Suit Gundam, and just in that whole time of me watching, like uh Global was saying, is it started out slow. Same thing with Mobile Suit Gundam Zero. Started out slow, but then after like the second episode, it really picked up. And they
Yeah, I
don't go
think that's
off.
how. Sorry, I think that's how all the shows are. Is they start off slow and then they really pick up.
Yeah.
But the one thing that I kind of liked about this is they had a unique idea.
Yeah.
They don't go off hatred or revenge. They basically want to eradicate war by causing all of the countries to come together and destroy the main people.
Oh, I
So it
gotcha.
so it's like they, if say, I think it was the
Use your words.
United Nation and the AEU basically would come start fighting, and they'd on intervene. And after they destroyed enough and everyone retreated, they would go retreat themselves. So it's just like had that whole plot of we're gonna try to eradicate war by sacrificing ourselves.
That
Um,
sounds like a Darling in the Franxx kind of thing.
Kinda.
Never finished that
Oh,
anime.
okay. I did. I
Uh, it was amazing.
think we're supposed
Uh,
to be getting a season 2 of that show.
ooh, yay!
I know.
Didn't they turn into ships at the end of that anime?
Mm, you're they no, they basically are they kind of went with like a love story,
I love
weird.
sacrifice.
It's like a love sacrifice, weird kind of futuristic kind of thing of like the Gundam, because two people basically pilot like an actual, like, mobile, like a Mobile Suit Gundam,
Mm-hmm.
and they basically turn into, because his blood got mixed in with hers, and you just watch the fucking show. I don't have the time to fucking explain it. You fucking,
Okay,
my
but
head hurts.
It's because
let's
you're
get back
talking
on
to
track.
us.
My I'm gonna name two key things about it. That one I hate and one I really enjoyed.
Oh yeah,
First,
that's a good idea. One that you like, one that you hate. Then that's our key moments.
Okay, yeah. After he does, I'll do
um,
mine.
okay, I hate Tyria Erde. Basically, he's a non-human Gundam Meister, and because he doesn't
Gundam
understand that,
Meister.
that's pretty much what they were called in this one. Uh,
Go ahead. I'm not making fun of you, but go ahead.
Basically, his whole way of thinking is humans have to be perfect to carry out the master plan. And he doesn't understand that because one person makes a mistake, or the whole plan has to change. It's like, really?
It's
Why
basically
do you?
by the book. I got you.
And I don't like him. He's too strict.
Well, if everyone has to be perfect, we're all fucked.
Yep. And then my the key moment I liked is when Setsuna F. Sei, the main character, basically gets out in the middle of a fight and sees the guy who trained him in his war for God in the Promised Land as a kid. So he trained him as a kid in this war, and he finds out it's him again later on. And he just has this look like, I am going to tear you apart. So it's just like that revenge kind of look. I am
Before
done.
before Global starts, don't worry, viewers. If you got lost and confused during that whole thing, don't feel bad.
Well, screw you. I know
Hey,
I'm better at explaining
okay.
shit. Fuck
No,
you.
it's not even that. It's not even that. Understand? I watched the original Gundam, the one back in
Yeah.
like the 70s. Seed and Double O and O. I don't know if I don't remember if I've watched those or not. So for our viewers or listeners at home, don't feel bad. The Anime Shogun is on your side on this.
Well, I know I'm bad at explaining shit. Damn.
Well, we're not gonna get into that until fucking PNC over there, but
PNC.
What the hell?
oops, clarity.
Oh.
Just
Yeah.
we'll fucking
Hey,
yeah,
I'm
let's
tired. I haven't slept yet.
Oh,
Well,
poor
sounds like a
baby.
personal
The
problem.
smallest violin is played somewhere for you. You just can't hear it.
Yep, I know. I know.
Anyways, go on.
All right, Grandpa, let's get this over with so you can get your nap in.
Hey, the Lycan.
Words
Yeah,
are
I have
hard.
a
Come on,
stuttering
Grandpa.
I have a stuttering problem. Shut up. Don't worry,
No.
listeners. They're not laughing with me. They're laughing at me.
Yep.
A key moment I hated would have to be. I think some of the moments with the naturals claiming they were the perfect breed, and how everything like this, and how they need to kill it. This war's not going to end until every natural is dead, and yada yada yada. And one of the characters' dads would rather shoot his son for not listening to him, rather than talk it out and ask why he wasn't doing what he was doing, and everything like that. He was so angry and he wanted to get revenge on his, for the death of his wife, that he would shoot and kill his own son because he wasn't listening to him.
Jeez. That's
And,
like perfect man of war there.
right? I think what I liked about it is I like most animes that include, have a good story. And this has a great story to the point where people die in it. There's not like, oh no, they're dead in the next episode. Hey guys, I'm back. Don't worry, I dodged it in the nick of time. No, there was people that actually died. Flay, a character who doesn't like coordinators, is what they were called, was in the beginning she was secretly using one of the coordinators that was on the Earth side to try use him ragged to get him killed, and then she started to have feelings for him. Things happened, and then she ended up getting killed. I'm not going to spoil too much of it in case either Lycan or TheAnimeShogun wants to check that anime, or any of our viewers want to check that anime out. But she ends up dying. And
I want to say, oh, go ahead.
and I liked it. It's an anime that shows that there are consequences. To me, hits more. And
Okay.
that's pretty much what I got.
I want to say one thing about when you were explaining that action, like those kind of animes that show like people can go from enemies to basically going straight to lovers, but then something dire happens and we lose one of them. Actually, is a great thought by the producer.
Producer or manga artist.
Yeah, but it's basically just like that.
Yeah.
Great thought line. And what do you think, Shogun?
Really have, like I said, I don't really have any like key parts that I like or dislike. I grew up watching the '70s one, and that one was the one I liked. I don't remember much from it, but it's stuff that I enjoyed. I can't say too much about it, but
Well,
I do know that we need to get on to our next topic here
Yes.
too.
Yes.
That's kind of why this one I'm letting you guys go, and I'm going to skip for the key moments because we still got one more thing to talk about before we start to wrap it up.
yeah.
All right.
I'm still got about
No.
15 minutes.
That being said, The thing I'd have to say that I do like a lot is the fact that you've got other movies and other shows that are throwing reference in for Mobile Suit Gundam, like Ready Player One.
Yeah.
And you got the one, I don't know if he was like Japanese or Chinese, but there's two Asian kids. And one of them turns around and he's in this plane. I think it's almost like a plane from Halo. And you just see him put over like this holographic hand, and he's like, I choose the form of Gundam. And as he jumps out, he's turns into an actual Gundam. I was like, that I love it. I just love the fact that you basically turn around, you see movies and shows throwing in like any sort of anime references, like Ready Player One did with Gundam. Like that was awesome.
Yeah.
And the fact that it was Gundam versus Mecha Godzilla.
Yeah, that part was really cool.
Like
Oh,
I
that
used
was
to
awesome.
have a figure, a little kid's toy of Gundam with the shield and the sword. If Japan makes like a plasma energy sword to go with that Mobile Suit Gundam, I don't care what you guys say. I'm moving to Japan.
I'll join you. I'll be in the back.
I think what I liked about it so much, about all that, is the fact that Mobile Suit Gundam is so popular that it has leaked into other shows and other animes. Like, and they're nodding that this show is so great that we are paying our respect to it, and I loved that. You can always tell a great anime or a great show when other shows pay their respects to it. Because I know some TV shows have done that. I'm trying to remember which ones. I don't know, but I think Power Rangers or Super Sentai have kind of done stuff like that. I don't know if the Super Sentai came first or not. I don't know. I'm American, so I've watched more of the Power Rangers than Super Sentai, even though Power Rangers is based off of Super Sentai.
Do you remember when Toonami was big?
Yep.
And
Yeah.
Toonami basically when they opened up essentially with like a Gundam style opening.
I think so, yeah.
Oh yeah, I remember. Um,
But yeah, let's get Lycan over here.
well, to be honest, I don't know if you know this, but Captain America, the first Avenger, right?
Yeah.
One of Stark's shield prototypes is a Gundam inspired.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I actually had to rewatch that movie enough times to be like, wait a minute. Wait a damn minute here. Is that a Gundam shield? No. Is that a Gundam shield? No. Holy shit, it's a Gundam shield.
Uh,
I like stopped, looked at it, stopped, looked at it, stopped, looked at it, looked it up on the internet, went back to it, looked at it, stopped, looked at it, and I was like, mother,
yes.
well, shit.
Oh, fun fact.
All right, Brandon
In
Jr.
Persona 5, Masayoshi Shido's first shadow form is a reference to Shot and Zabu from Mobile Suit Gundam.
Right? I
So
actually
it's
had to
just
look
like,
that up to kind of, even refer to that.
but it's just like you guys were saying, it's been going on since the 70s, and like in so many freaking like games, anime shows, hell, even Pokemon, there's references to Gundam. And I think that's actually really awesome.
Right?
Uh, what else do we have?
It's nerding out about that a little bit more.
Right? I'm trying to remember what shows have paid their respects to Mobile Suit Gundam. I'm not really remembering any offhand.
I think it's one of those like
It was probably like older shows, like Dexter's Laboratory. I think paid some respects.
Yeah, I remember that.
Um,
Gintama
ooh,
had a reference.
Well, Gintama's been around for so long; they've paid respects to every anime. I know
There
they did
was
a
a
Dragon Ball Z
passing
one.
there was a passing reference in Assassination Classroom.
Yep, they did a
Fairy
few.
Tale.
Oh yeah, that's right. Fairy
No,
Tale. They did a few. They did a couple episodes with Gundam like suits. That's right.
no, episode 90. Basically, when that green Global knows more about Fairy Tale, but a green light that shrouds the island when the Exceeds show up, it makes the whole thing look like the axis drop from the end of Shaw's counterattack.
I never really watched the first Mobile Suit Gundam, so that probably did. I didn't recognize that part. That's why I was all like, huh?
But yeah, it's just like, yep, there's a whole crap ton in Gintama.
Yeah.
Steins Gate
Um,
had a reference.
I still have to watch that one.
Kill La Kill.
I still have to watch that one too. I heard that one's pretty messed up too.
Um, what's that one show? I saw it on Netflix. It's got these people in robots. The chick wears like a bikini with a sniper rifle.
Oh,
Gurren Lagann.
Thank you. I think there's an actual Gundam reference in that too.
That show made me cry.
there is one in One Piece.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
It's referencing the famous Bright Slap scene after Luffy punches St. Carlos.
Oh my god, yes! I
I was like,
remember that episode. Holy shit!
I think I just blew your mind a little. Oh my god.
Archer, believe it or not, there was a reference to Gundam and Archer.
Lana!
Oh.
Season 3, episode 9, Bloody Furlan.
Oh. Oh, okay.
Adventure Time.
Wait, what? Whoa, hold on. Adventure Time?
Oh, that
Fiona
one-
and Cake's sub-universe series episode, The Prince Who Wanted Everything. After running away from Lumpy Space to the land of Ooh, the character Lumpy Space Prince briefly bears a visual resemblance to Char.
Yep. Okay, now I remember. And then
Steven
another one.
Universe, there was another one, sorry.
That's fine. I was gonna say, let's go Luna in from Adventure Time, named RoboKid. The gang visits a 60-foot tall robot statue, which is a reference to the real-life Mobile Suit Gundam unicorn statue.
Yeah.
Full Metal Panic, there's a reference in there. Oh, I don't know if you know this, Lycan. Do you remember the show FLCL?
I could not
Like,
watch
yeah.
that one.
That one had reference.
Yeah, I don't
Yes.
know why, but I tried watching it. I freaking hate that anime.
TVS DBZ abridged.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Okay. So the Heat Tap commercial uses footage from the Mobile Suit Gundam.
Yup.
And then episode 58, when Mr. Satan declared that the magnets were under the ring, is what was caused them, but it only works for the God Gundam.
Yep. FLCL makes a joke about calling every giant robot Anime Gundam. And I guess I didn't even know this. In the very first episode of I Can't Understand What My Husband Is Saying,
Oh God!
they go to see Gundam Unicorn episode 7 in theaters, and there are several more Gundam and Gunpla reference later in the show too. Oh, wait a minute. Here's something that's going to blow all of our minds.
Oh,
Data Live had a reference.
Wait, what? Uh-huh. Okay. Do tell.
Go on. I'm listening.
Yeah, that piqued your guys' interest.
A little bit.
Shido finds a red fish in the river and says people say that the red one is 3 times faster.
Oh
And I
my
believe
god.
that is an actual reference to the very first show.
Huh.
Because if I remember correctly, people were always, I think I remember hearing it in other shows that they were saying the same thing. The red one is 3 times faster, which I think is the reference to the red one from the very first show.
Huh.
And if you ever
Huh.
look at it, look at the ASTs,
Yeah.
the chicks in the armor from Date Alive. Did you ever
Oh
notice
yeah.
what their mecha their suits? Did you ever recognize what that looked like?
I bet you mentioned. Oh my god.
Like when they're fighting in air, they're flying about. Did you ever notice what their movement looked like? What they looked like when they were wearing like the exosuits?
Holy shit.
Huh.
Damn.
Huh. I did not know
That
that.
big white one that Origami uses, I think towards the end
Yep.
of season
Yep.
1,
Yeah.
is a resemblance to the meteor unit.
Oh damn.
Huh. I did not know that.
This is something that might be for global.
What's up?
In it's a comic book, Robin. Ives
Okay.
has a Gundam figurine among the many on his dresser.
Oh yeah.
Between so even in comic books, that's awesome.
Oh yeah. Huh. Yeah.
Has anybody watched Infinite Stratos?
Infinite
Um,
Stratos. That sounds
I don't.
familiar. What's that one about again? Real quick.
I have to look it up.
God, that sounds
But in
familiar.
Infinite Stratos, there's one during the beach episode.
That's gonna drive me nuts until I figure it out.
um,
Oh yeah, that's right. That anime.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yep. That anime is pretty good. If you guys haven't watched it, watch it.
Just looking at how we're nerding out over all of that. Just the fact that there are so many references in anime, shows, movies, whatnot. There's so many references out there that you don't even recognize it until you gotta stop and look back at it again.
Yeah.
And it's
Ooh.
just it is so impressive. I didn't find this out until shortly after the 2000s, after literally the 2 shows you guys were talking about. That Gundam is very extremely popular in Japan.
Oh yeah.
So I have not watched this one. This is my last reference, by the way. A Gundam reference was just made in Eden Zero.
Oh,
Ooh, cool.
that'll tickle Global's fancy a little.
Yeah.
Um,
It's a good manga. Check it out, people.
chapter 182 is the chapter it was referenced. Oh,
Cool.
Warrior.
My.
So, I'm trying to find more information about it, but yeah, it. All I see is Warrior Maid 95, 2 arms.
Huh.
The hell?
The maiden.
I don't know if this is true, but
Oh.
somebody just sent me something on Facebook saying that there's a Gundam reference in the Buzz Lightyear movie.
I haven't
Wait,
watched the Buzz
what?
Lightyear movies. I haven't watched it yet.
I haven't either.
Let me give me one quick second while you guys talk. Let me see if that's true. The new Lightyear trailer seems to have a few references to classic Gundam. Huh.
So,
Pocket.
you know what? Let's make this interesting. Let's make this interesting. To our viewers out there, we have a Discord channel now. We have a Facebook page set up.
Mm-hmm.
I am challenging any listener out there to find our page. If they could find find our page, it's the same as our podcast. Same with our Discord.
Yep.
If you get a hold of one of us 3, you can find us. But here's my challenge for our listeners. I want a message from anyone. I don't want 1,000 people hitting me up in there. But once you find the page, I want messages and I want to see how many references our viewer or our listeners can find out there.
Yeah.
That is my challenge to our listeners.
I'm
I want
okay
to
with
see
it.
I want to see how many references our listeners can find. Be it looking through old animes, looking through old movies,
Reading old
whatever,
comics.
reading old comics, new shows, new movies, whatever. I want to know how many references they can come out with, or how many references our listeners can find by our next episode, because I have to put a time limit on this.
Yeah.
Yes.
I want, if once they, I'll have Global tie in our links however he needs to,
I always tie in our
but
links in the little descriptions.
because we've got our page up for Facebook, we've got our Discord up,
Yep.
but to the listeners and our viewers on YouTube or wherever else on other platforms, my challenge to you as the Anime Shogun, by our next episode, I want to know how many references you punks can find out there. That's right, I'm calling you out. Lycan and Global is going to be behind me on this. We fully support it, but I want to interact with the fans. I want to know.
Yeah.
Come on, guys, chant with me here. We want
wanna
to know.
We want to know.
We want to know.
We want to know.
want to know.
We
I should-
we should wrap this up. We should wrap this up pretty soon.
Okay, hold
Yeah,
on.
we got like 4 minutes.
I like that message. The fighter that was in the trailer is exactly like a replica of this 12th episode of Zeta Gundam back in 1985.
That's what I thought it was.
Huh.
So there's your reference in that. That's one of them.
All right, but we got to wrap this up here. Global, take us out of here, you punk.
We are everyday nerds, guys. Like the Anime Shogun said, we have a podcast. You're on the podcast right now. I'm just stupid. We have a Discord server. Go check us out on the Discord server. Chat with us. We now have a Facebook page. Go check us out. Like us on there. We will be putting stuff on the Facebook page to chat with you guys, and other stuff on that Facebook page for nerd stuff going on there. And just, this is Everyday Nerds. Hope you guys have a good one. This is Global Outcast signing out.
See ya.
Later.